Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video, and in this video we are going to cover the brand new event that came out with part 2 of the worldwide 350 million download celebration. So this is Fate of History, the Saiyan in Rebellion, and this is basically an event about Vegeta essentially. So we have 5 stages here, which are pretty good, and we get Krillin from stage 4 and his Dokkan Awaken medals from stage 5. Krillin looks pretty interesting, and he Dokkan Awakens into a Krillin exchange unit with Vegeta, which is somewhat interesting actually. With a little bit of a health recover mechanic, it could be a pretty nice addition to the Planet Namek team. Of course, I pretty much am certain that this unit will be getting an easy A down the line. And remember that there is a boost for this event from the revenge category. So you'll see that I've done a couple stages. That's because I had to farm Krillin or get a copy of Krillin for the first Dragon Ball for the third set of Purunga wishes. But you can see here, clear stage 4 gives us a copy of Krillin, and the rest of the stages are all pretty straightforward. Completes on Z hard, completes on normal, and yeah, pretty much a pretty stock standard event. So beyond that, there's nothing left to do but to go through the events here. And yep, the revenge category is the #1 category. You'll see I am running a free-to-play team for the revenge category, but as always, try to use the highest rarity units that you can to increase the bonus chance. You can also pick up Oolong support memories and use those to increase your chance as well. Obviously, Krillin only drops from stage 4 and 5, and so we want to make sure that we boost those stages because we want Krillin from stage 4 and his medals from stage 5. Of course, as I was saying before, you're going to need to farm 19 copies of Krillin. So you're going to need 10 copies for his super attack, you're going to need 4 copies for his hidden potential, and you're going to need another 5 copies for a second copy of Krillin that you're going to need for when he eventually gets his easy A. Now, I know you're probably asking, oh, but how do you know he's going to get an easy A? An easy way to tell if a unit's going to get an easy A is by looking at their leader skill. Generally, if it's at 50% as a free-to-play unit, they generally get an awakening to go to 77%. They get a easy A to go to 77%. So that makes them a lot more viable. So, yeah, as you can see, we're just re-going through all the stages here. Nothing too crazy, the stages are not too hard, they're not too difficult, they're about the same difficulty as any other story events, so new players, you can gladly pick up some of these units and start adding them to your free-to-play collection. And for older players like myself, it's always nice to get a new addition. Krillin himself starts as a Earthling category unit, and he remains an Earthling category unit, so if you're looking for a new pure Saiyan, you're out of luck. However, it's nice to have another addition to the Earthlings team, a team that's really been fleshed out by the addition of free-to-play units, and it's made it a lot more viable just in general, so that's really cool. Plus the exchange mechanic's really nice, the heal looks really good, and I'm interested to see what they do with the unit when they take it into its Extreme Z Awakening. Obviously, getting some Planet Namek Saga units is always great. It really helps to flesh out the category, and it really helps in terms of just beefing up your options for that category. I mean, before Planet Namek Saga had literally no one. Now we've got another 2 LRs. We've got another 2 LRs coming. We've had 2 banner units that are great, the third form Frieza and the Piccolo, the Planet Namek support Piccolo. And now we've even got 3 great free-to-play units that are coming along the way. So all in all, I think these kind of events are really, really awesome and really, really help with fleshing out the category. As you can see here, though obviously the events have not been too hard. We've been doing it with a completely free-to-play team. So that makes everything a little bit easier, and I mean a little bit easier to put together. Obviously this cooler team is quite hard to actually put together. It's quite a lot of grind in reality, but you don't have to use the cooler team. This is just an example of a free-to-play team. Like I said, it's best that you use the highest rarity units that you can to max out the bonus that you get from the stage. That's always the number one imperative with these bonus conditions, and remember that you can use a oolong support memory to increase that drop chance, because that's also super duper helpful. But you can see there we picked up the awakening medals, and with that we're pretty much on our way in terms of what we needed to have done for this stage. Overall, I found the event to be nice. I like these quick events. I like these 5-stage events that come out. You know, they're quick, they're to the point, they don't have a lot of additional stages. I know people like additional stages for things like stones and that, but I just find it to be a little bit more frustrating, because obviously we're trying to, you know, get through the event as quickly as possible, and if you end up having like 15 different stages, it's just going to take longer to get to the parts of the stage that you really want. Like, imagine a 14 stage event, but they stick the unit to drop from stage 13, so you have to farm 12 different stages. I know people say, oh, but that's so many dragon stones. They'll take those dragon stones out from somewhere else. That's how all these things work. So yeah, ideally just really enjoying running through this event, really. As you can see, obviously highlighted in the beginning of this stage, we want to use an oolong support memory here. It increases the bonus chance by 50%, which is quite a lot, and of course you can use your boosts as well to increase the drop rate even further. You can see there we managed to pick up 2 characters as well, so we're collecting our Krillins. So obviously, like I said, you want 19 Krillins. Remember, 1 for the base copy, 9 to get his SA to 10, 4 for his hidden potential, and then 5 for the second copy, so that that copy is at SA 5. And yeah, only 1 more stage left to go, just for the awakening medals for Krillin, and then we've pretty much finished everything that's needed to be said. Of course, remember your bonuses, remember your team builds, remember your boosts, remember your oolong support memories, and just remember every tool you have that can help you increase the drop chance of both Krillin and his awakening medals. In terms of awakening medals, Krillin needs the most out of the 3 new free-to-play units. He needs 20, so you're going to have to farm 40 medals of Krillin. That being said, we'll see how he links. He could possibly be a good linking partner for the new Gohan and Krillin unit. That unit's a new LR that's going to come out on a legendary banner soon, so that he might be a great linking partner for them. Alternatively, he could be a great linking partner for the brand new Vegeta when he exchanges. So it's going to be interesting how this unit meshes out and how it works together with these units. But that being said, yeah, pretty awesome, pretty cool event. Really happy. Obviously 5 stages, 2 difficulties, so 10 stones, and 2 more stones from the missions for completing each mission on all the difficulties. So yeah, pretty straightforward. We'll take a look at the missions now as a very brief recap, and then we'll just quickly go over what we need for Krillin. So obviously, in terms of the missions, you can see here we finished all the stages on Z-Hard. There's additional missions for leveling up his SA to level 10 and Dokkan awakening him. So pretty straightforward stuff. We'll see Krillin here as the new free-to-play unit. You can see there we've got a couple copies of Krillin already, and as you can see, he takes 20 medals to Dokkan awaken. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be 40 in total for both copies. But that being said, it shouldn't be too hard to grind. It seems like the event is not too grindy. Obviously, just remember to use your boosts, use your oolongs, use your team builds, and just maximize to reduce that amount of time that you're spending stamina on the stage, or just the monotony really in general. That being said though, the unit looks very interesting, and I'm interested to see how it links with the 2 new LR cards. Will it link well with Gohan and Krillin, or will it link well with the brand new Vegeta when it transforms? That'll be interesting to see. But that being said, I think we have covered everything in terms of this event. So, brief recap, 40 medals, 19 copies of Krillin, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, stay safe, and bye!